So main function of artery is to carry oxygenated blood from heart to body parts except pulmonary artery. But the function of vein is to carry deoxygenated blood from body parts to heart except pulmonary vein. The arteries are also called as distributing vessel, while veins are also called as collecting vessel. Arteries are thick and elastic, but veins are thin and less elastic. So this is the difference between, basically this is the difference between arteries and veins. So main point to be noted that function of artery is to carry oxygenated blood from heart to body part except pulmonary artery. Function of vein is to carry deoxygenated blood from body parts to heart except pulmonary vein. So this is the difference between arteries and veins. Now moving to the transportation in plants. In plants, they are having two pathways for the transportation. For the complete transportation, they are having two pathways, xylem and phloem. Xylem carries water and mineral from the root to other parts. So from the root, the water and minerals absorbed by the root is carried to various parts. That these water and minerals needed for photosynthesis in the leaves. So it needs to be transported to the leaves. So from roots, water and minerals are transported to the leaves through xylem. Here no energy is used. But in case of phloem, it carries product of photosynthesis from leaves to other parts. We know that as a result of photosynthesis, food is prepared in the leaves. So this food material is transported to all parts of the body. And this food material is transported to all parts of the body, all parts of the plant part through phloem. Here energy is used from ATP. Here energy is used from ATP. Now what's the difference between transpiration and translocation? Transpiration is the process of loss of water as vapor from plants through stomata. Through stomata, water losses as water vapor, and this process is known as transpiration. And what is translocation? It is the process of transport of food from leaves to different parts. Transport of food from leaves to different parts. This process is known as translocation. So that's all about the transportation in plants. Moving to the next life process, which is known as excretion. What do you mean by excretion? The process of removal of harmful metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. The process of removal of harmful metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. So the harmful metabolic waste to be removed from the body, and that process of removal is known as excretion. Excretory system of human beings include a pair of kidneys, a urinary bladder, a pair of ureter, and a urethra. So excretory system of human beings include a pair of kidneys, a urinary bladder, a pair of ureter, and a urethra. Each kidney contains many filtration units called nephrons. Each kidney contains many filtration units called nephrons. Each kidney contains many filtration units called nephrons. Nephrons carry out, or the function of nephrons are filtration, selective reabsorption, and tubular secretion. Functions of nephrons are filtration, selective reabsorption, and tubular secretion. This nephron is associated with a cup-like structure called Bowman's capsule. The cup-like structure associated with the nephron is called Bowman's capsule. The cup-like structure associated with the nephron is called Bowman's capsule. That's about the secretion. Now we need to study the urine formation. Which is the last topic in this chapter. The next one is urine formation. Now moving to the last topic in this chapter, which is urine formation in kidneys. In kidney, urine formation involves three steps. Urine formation involves three steps. First one is glomerular filtration. In glomerular filtration, nitrogenous waste, glucose, water, amino acids, etc. filter from blood into Bowman's capsule of the nephron. All these substances, nitrogenous waste, glucose, water and amino acids from blood is filtered into the Bowman's capsule of the nephron. In the second step, which is tubular reabsorption, the second step is tubular reabsorption. In tubular reabsorption, useful substances from the filtrate are reabsorbed back by capillaries. Again, the useful substance from the filtrate, from this filtrate, useful substances are reabsorbed back. Again, it is absorbed back. And the third step is secretion. Urea, extra water and salts are secreted in the tubule, which open up into the collecting duct. So after reabsorbing the useful things again, the remaining is secreted in the tubule, and this is we excreted as urine. So urea, extra water and salts. So urine basically contains amount of urea, extra water and salts. This is secreted in the tubule, which open up into the collecting duct. This is the formation of urine in the kidneys. Next, what do you mean by hemodialysis or simply dialysis? When a patient having kidney failure fails to filter the blood, so what to do next? Then we are using artificial kidney for purifying the blood. The process of filtration of blood using an artificial kidney by an artificial kidney is known as hemodialysis. That we can use some type of machines in hospitals for doing dialysis. So simply filtration of blood by an artificial means is known as hemodialysis. That's all about in this chapter. So in this chapter, what all things we have studied? We completed the life process, which include about nutrition, then respiration, then circulation, and then excretion. So 4 major things: nutrition, circulation, respiration, circulation, and excretion. These are the 4 major things that we have discussed in this chapter. So study all the things, and all the best for your studies, all the best for your exam. Keep studying well and keep watching the classes. Okay, I'm Nidishas signing off right now. We can meet with another chapter or another section in another day. That's all. Thank you.